Plain White Tees here at All Your Friends Fest. We're stoked to be here. Can't wait to play.
All right, first question. What do you think of the festival so far?
Well, to be on a lineup with Fall Out Boy, Jimmy Eat World, Dashboard, Grandson, Charlotte Sands on right now. I mean, amazing lineup. We're stoked.
Food's been good. Coors Light is cold.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Which act are you most excited to see today?
Well, I mean, we haven't seen Fall Out Boy in a while. They're buddies of ours from Chicago, and Jimmy Eat World is one of our all-time favorite bands, so I'd say those two bands for sure.
All right. Now, what's your must-haves when you're attending a festival as a fan?
Must-haves attending as a fan.
A VIP wristband.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
What's the most memorable moment you can remember from earlier on in your career?
From early on?
Well, I guess any moment, really.
Well, we did play at Reading Fest once in the UK. Well, we played it a few times, but one time in particular, we were on the main stage, and when we played Hey There Delilah, the crowd parted like the seas and like did like a, what do they call that? Like a
wall of death kind of thing.
Okay.
A wall of death to Hey There Delilah, with one guy in the middle mooning us as the walls came together. It was probably one of the most memorable festival moments for us ever. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Now, what's one of the most interesting things you've learned about yourself going through your music career?
Learn about ourselves doing our music career?
Yeah.
Learned about ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think that for me, it's that like a lot of people deal with self-doubt and like imposter syndrome, I think, when you're starting out, and that everyone's kind of the same. They're just kind of grinding and trying to put their best artistic foot forward, and as soon as you can start, like, I mean, actually, he is a good lesson for me, because I feel like he's always been the, like, you know, driving force of the band, always very positive, and that kind of helps. You need someone like that in your life who's pushing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I never had imposter syndrome, because I felt like the whole time I was like, well, I'm just singing from my heart. I'm writing these songs that I believe in, so if people like them or not, that's kind of up to them. It's like I'm doing my thing, you know?
Yeah. I think what I was kind of saying is, like, you know, when you grow up looking at bands like, you know, when I was young, I loved like U2 and bands that were like as big as you could possibly get, like selling out football stadiums. And you're like, okay, is that my career trajectory? You know, you look at it and you're like, how do I get to that? And when you're starting out and you're small, it's like tough to believe in yourself that you can reach that level. But anyway, like I said, he's kind of always been like the head down, just work and drive forward kind of guy. So
never hurts to have one of those. Yeah. All right, fun question. What's one thing you think should be asked more in an interview that's not asked enough?
Do you need another drink, sir?
I mean, that's a good one. All right, who plays each of you guys in the movie of your lives?
In the movie? Oh,
yeah.
Man. I feel like Chalamet could be me. I could be a good...
I was going to say, like, if it was, like, High Fidelity, almost kind of, like a John Cusack kind of thing would be a good fit for Tom. And our drum tech always makes fun of me that I look and act like Jean-Claude Van Damme, so I'm going to go with someone terrible like Jean-Claude.
Nice.
That could be fun, though.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. Austrian accent.
Now, if you were to introduce your music to a new fan for the very first time, what's the first song they need to listen to?
Whoa. I mean, I want to say Hey There Delilah, just because that's our biggest song, and it's like if somebody hasn't heard us, obviously that's a song that we know that chances are maybe they would like, or maybe they'd have heard before. I don't know. That's where my head goes.
It's a strange one, because it's either that or Would You Even, which I think is a real good representation of what we do, which is a rock song from the new record. So
okay. Now, what do you hope fans take away from your music?
I mean, I hope that we make them smile, make them feel something, and make them feel like they're understood or they're seen. You know, like everybody goes through the same stuff. We sing a lot about girls, a lot about relationships, breakups, good times, bad times, and everybody's had those experiences. So hopefully people kind of can see themselves in our songs.
Yeah. Is there a piece of advice you would give to up and coming artists?
I mean, yeah, just up and coming artists, just don't give up and just be true to yourself. That's the best advice I can say.
All right, last but not least, are you happy?
Ask me in a few months.
Few months, okay.
Oh yeah, you are dealing with Dark Tom right now. He's almost always bright and just going through it a bit, but
But you know what? It kind of feels good. It feels good in a weird way to not be super happy because I'm feeling things that you don't feel all the time, and that's okay too, you know?
Yeah, and you can be a little bit more creative sometimes.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Yeah.
fun. All right, guys, that's it.
it's awesome.